So welcome to step 12 of the 21-step business system. In this step, we're going to be talking about understanding the selling systems that Mob has in place to get you paid. So as you will soon discover, we have a lot of different sales channels that are always working on the back end. It's completely autopilot. You don't have to get involved, but these selling systems are responsible for what's paid out the $67 million in commissions so far. Now, just so you know, less than 26% of people get to this step, so keep on going. Here's what we're going to be talking about in this step. I'm going to share with you, number one, how Mob uses many different follow-up strategies to generate commissions on autopilot after you refer clients. And then I'm going to share with you the importance of always adding in more communication channels in your business. Now, again, Mob is already doing this for you a lot, but you won't have to get too involved in that. We're already doing it for you. So one of the main things that I focus on when running Mob is making our overall selling system as efficient as possible, because I know that you as a consultant, you have a lot of options as to where you want to send your traffic. You could go and promote any other affiliate program out there, and I know that the way that we're going to keep you loyal is to make sure that for every dollar that you spend in traffic, we get you the maximum return. So I'm always working on additional communication channels to add in to help you get increased conversion. So right now, here's some of the ones that we do. I want to walk you through these just so you know how powerful this system is on the back end. So one of the main ones that we are doing is email marketing. And as I said in a previous step, email marketing is still by far one of the most important follow-up strategies that an online business can have. It is true that email marketing as a medium, the responsiveness is going down, and it has gone down compared to where it was, say, 5 or even 10 years ago, but it's still incredibly powerful. As of today, Mob has over 700,000 email addresses on our list. And every time that we send out an email, we experience a huge surge of revenue. Most of that is actually paid out in commissions to our consultants, people like you. But still, it's one of our main revenue drivers. So each time that you refer a lead to us, we already have a pre-written autoresponder sequence in place, and that's for every one of our funnels, and there's a lot of them. So for example, that means you send us a lead, we're going to send out an email day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and so forth. And when we promote the links, our links are not affiliate links. So in other words, our links don't override your cookies. Now I want to be very clear on that, just so you know that if you send us a lead, you've got the last touch. It's what we call the last touch in this business. That means that your cookie was dropped on their browser. As long as they don't click on anyone else's link, you will always get credit for the sale. So please don't ever think that if you send a lead to Mob and we send out emails, that our cookies will override your cookies. It doesn't work like that. In fact, we don't use cookies in our own email follow-up sequence. We do that because we want to make sure that you get paid for any referral that you send to us. Now, in case you're wondering, when do you get your consultant link so you can start promoting? As I've already mentioned, you will get all of that as soon as you get to the end of these 21 steps. Okay, so the way it looks is you get to the end of the 21 steps, and we actually have a surprise for you. We do have a few extra steps as a surprise bonus. You'll learn about that a little bit later on. But once you complete those, then you will be able to get access to your back office, and you'll see all of your affiliate links, or what we call your consultant links, right there for you. Then you will simply go and start placing ads, and each time someone clicks on one of your ads, what they're really clicking on is your link. So the cookie is dropped, and then when they buy, whether it's right away or whether it's a week later or 3 months later, as long as your link was the very last one they clicked on, they've still got your cookie. So you would then get the commission credited to you. That commission could be a front-end commission of, say, $44. It could be one of the back-end commissions right up to $10,000. Okay, so that's the importance of getting your links out there and just always promoting. Now, many of your consultant links, they will go to a lead capture page that looks just like one of these. And again, we have many, many dozens of these. You'll also get access to something called Mob Sites at the end of these 21 steps, where you can go and build your own lead capture pages and start building your list if you want. Now, each time that someone clicks on one of these links and they opt in, meaning they put in their email address, then what happens is we have a pre-written email follow-up sequence, which looks a little bit like this. You can see day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. And we will be following up on your behalf, trying to get you a conversion. Now, as soon as they do buy, they will be presented with one-time offers, or what you might call upsells. And that's not on every one of our funnels, but on many of our front-end sales, they might pay, say, $50 or $100. Immediately after, they will get presented with additional offers. And I just want you to know that whatever they buy, you will always get paid commissions on. That's one of the beautiful things about the Mobe Consultant program. Regardless of how long it's been since you referred a client to us, whatever they buy over their life, you will get credited on. Now, the moment they do make their very first purchase, so in other words, as soon as they pull out a credit card and buy a product, whether it's a $10 product, a $49 product, or a $2,000 product, that customer is then locked to you for life. So that's how our compensation plan works. And the reason why we do that is, if you refer someone to us and you're the one who actually gets them to buy, okay, not just browse and look, but actually buy, then we want to make sure that that customer, all their future purchases, actually go to you for the commissions. Otherwise, you might refer a customer to us, but if they click on someone else's link a month later and then they buy, say, the Titanium Mastermind, that $3,300 commission could end up going to another consultant. So when we designed the program and the compensation plan, we wanted to protect you for any clients that you refer to us. So again, the moment that you refer someone to us, they pull out a credit card and they buy, that customer is locked to you for life. And that never changes. The next major follow-up communication channel we have, and it's also one of our most very important ones, is the live event sales process. So Mobe is really a live event company. We are an online company, but we also do a lot of live events all around the world. We've done them all over America, Australia, the UK, Asia, and we're now expanding into many other different markets as well. So we truly are a worldwide company. The last time I checked, we are in about 45 different countries. So we're always getting new clients from countries that I've barely heard of, and we're going to continue expanding where we do our live events. Now, we don't just do live events on the back end like our masterminds. We also use live events as a major part of our customer acquisition strategy. In fact, there's hardly a weekend that goes by when Mobe is not hosting a 3-day training and sales event somewhere in the world. From Sydney to LA to London to Hong Kong, our events truly are global. Now, as a consultant, you can promote these events and give your clients an amazing experience. You can also make a lot of money because after having done many hundreds of these events, our event teams have become very effective at both delivering great training and helping people to obtain more of it through buying our programs. Now, I want to be clear, our live event trainings are not just pitch fest where different speakers come in and try and sell you something every 90 minutes for 3 days straight. When you attend your first one, you'll see how much value is truly provided. So here's how the model works. We start off with a live preview event, and this is a shorter event. It's less than 2 hours. And what we do is we target a particular city and we go to a part of that city, and we will usually choose about 3 or 4 different hotels. And we stay in each hotel for 1 day. We do 2 preview events in each hotel over the 3 or 4 days. So we might end up doing 6 to 8 of these preview events. People show up to the preview event. We'll then deliver a presentation. We teach them what affiliate marketing is. We explain the model, and then we explain the advantages of doing high ticket affiliate marketing, what we specialize in with the Mobe Consultant program. So we invite them to our 3-day training event, which right now is called the Home Business Summit. They come to that usually 7 to about 14 days later. It's usually held on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And at that event, we show them everything that they need to know about building a successful high-ticket affiliate marketing business online. And of course, we really focus on the Mobe Consultant program. We explain to them the advantages of becoming certified in silver, gold, titanium, platinum, and even the diamond programs. And if you refer people to these events and they end up buying, then you're going to get all the commissions. Okay, so that's how the live event sales process really works. Now, a lot of our very highest paid Mobe consultants, they will usually send about half of their traffic promoting the live event funnels and the other half promoting the online funnel. So they like to spread it between the two. And by doing this, the live event funnel, it often has greater conversion rates when you're talking about ascension, but the downside of it is that it's limited to a specific geographic area. For example, it might be in LA, so you can't really promote that to leads in Australia. It's just way too far away. So then you promote the online funnels as well, which can be promoted anywhere. And the online funnels are incredibly powerful as well. So a lot of our MOB top consultants, that's also their focus too. And of course, as I previously mentioned, we have something called the Supercharge Summit. This is a 3-day live training event. This one's really important to both promote and attend. I can't stress that enough. You've got to get to a Supercharge Summit at some point in the near future, because this is the one event that we offer where the 3 days are just focused on making more money as a MOB consultant. So you will learn everything about traffic, increasing conversions, and all the training is tailored towards the person who's brand new or the person who's more at an intermediate level. Okay, so you've got to get to a Supercharged Summit. Now, the other main events where a lot of sales are made are the actual mastermind training programs themselves. So for example, the Titanium Mastermind, Platinum Mastermind, and Diamond Mastermind. Now, when you attend these mastermind trainings, 99% of it, it's just pure content. But yes, of course, we do recommend that people who attend those, if they haven't yet been to a Platinum or a Diamond, we are going to mention that. We are going to promote those because that's what we're here for. We are here to get as many entrepreneurs through our core curriculum training programs as possible. So the good thing is, when you're promoting these events, even on the back end, we're still making sales for you. In fact, often you will have the experience as a consultant, you might refer someone to our programs, and let's say that they invest in the Titanium Mastermind and they end up attending it 8 months later. Okay, so you made the money, you made the commission promoting that, and we got you the sale on the back end. But then 8 months later, they attend the Titanium Mastermind. They love it so much, as many of them often do, that they decide to further invest in the Platinum and even the Diamond Mastermind trainings. So in that case, 8 months later, you've just made an additional $5,500 and possibly an additional $10,000 Diamond commission. Okay, so that's the beauty of MOB. We will always make sure that you get paid on the back end, and it doesn't matter whether that sale is made to your client 30 days later or 2 years later, you will always get paid. That customer is locked to you for life. So what I want to do is I want to show you a few examples of people who've made money from promoting the MOB live events. Have a listen to these.
So yeah, you guys had a pretty good week. You had, man, a couple event sales. You had an MLR and 2 MLRs and 1 Titanium. So I have you just with the event at $5,800 in commission. So that's awesome.
That is fantastic. That is great news.
So what did you guys do to promote this event in particular, Al, both you and Carol?
Yeah, between me and Carol actually specializes in social media, so she did Facebook advertising.
Oh, good.
So she had a few ads placed for, 3 or 4 different versions of the ads placed for the I Am Freedom workshop, and we got a whole ton of registrations from that.
Okay.
And I think one of those probably, I haven't had a chance to look at my back office yet because I'm on vacation,
yeah,
but I will.
That's okay.
Now that you told me about it, I mean, that's a great surprise. I knew the one person who went MLR. He was from an ex-colleague of mine. So, he had been watching me and basically said, look, Al, I want to have what you're doing these days. I need a path from, the corporate life into an entrepreneurship life. And I said, yeah, I can help you and guide you. At the end of the day, you got to do the work, but at the same time, I can introduce you to a system and know how to, let you know how to kind of work that and give you the guidance and training.
Yeah.
So, as part of my bonus package, I say I'll spend 4 hours with you to kind of explain things to you over 4 weeks, provided you do the steps,
Oh, I like that. That's good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good.
So that's where, I do my own, sort of coaching program of sorts.
Yep.
To guide them through, because, at the end of the day, I do want to see them succeed. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you can tell them, what pitfalls to avoid and what to do and stuff like that, and they're more open to and receptive to actually getting started. So, yeah. So I'm really excited about that.
Awesome. Do you remember, Al, what you guys had spent on traffic? Let's say for that one event.
Our whole budget campaign, the campaign was about $1,500. We tried something new as well, a print campaign.
Yeah.
Plus, I've been doing, a bunch of other things,
Okay.
just experimenting, spreading out the ad dollars across different
Yeah.
traffic methods just to see which one works.
Yeah.
And obviously, Facebook is still very popular, but at the same time, I don't want to get comfortable just doing that.
Yeah.
Carol's also looking at different ways, like Twitter advertising and stuff. So we are experimenting with different things. So the overall ad budget, I think, was around $1,500.
Good.
That's because we extended ourselves. I mean, not it was more of an experiment as opposed to trying to see what the ROI would be.
Yeah. Well, no, that's good then, because and then you got to look at the big picture with this stuff too. And so we're looking at $1,500 of ad spend, and you got $5,800 in commissions back. So that's a tremendous return on investment in any industry, in any business. So I think
Absolutely.
that's the important thing to learn here. So, and then obviously when you find that method that will work, well then of course you can scale it up, and you can tighten up the the bolts on how much we're actually spending on the one particular ad. So, but that's what's great about high ticket is you, even though you guys were experimenting, you still walked away with a profitable campaign. So that's great.
Yeah, that is awesome. And like Matt says, hey, put some money in, take some of the profits, and apply it to the next campaign. But
Yeah.
in addition to that, like we said,
Yeah.
we also try to expand our ad budget into other areas that we do not have exposure to. That's our way of also getting out of the comfort zone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, I'll let you continue on your vacation down in Jamaica there, but good work. Wanted to get a quick word, see what you guys been doing, and keep up the good work, okay? You made $4,550.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, so you had some people that attended an event recently. And
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I brought some people in.
Yep. So they attended an event, and one of your leads upgraded to titanium. So you made a
Oh, that's awesome.
So you made a $3,300 sale plus a $1,250 sale all at once. So
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
yeah. So you'll see that now in your back office. So now you're a platinum member with Mob, right?
I'm Diamond member.
Oh, you're diamond now. Okay, excellent. And then, so how did you get a lead to attend an event? What did you do exactly?
Facebook marketing.
Good for you. Okay, did you have some experience doing that before Mob?
Yeah, I've been doing it for past 15 years.
Oh, excellent. Okay, good. So then you just got into a different new affiliate program and used your skills that you learned, and then leveraged some high ticket sales.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, that's not a bad start, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, this is not my first commission.
Oh, okay. Excellent. So
Yeah, I made over 20 grand last month.
okay. Oh, really? This must
Yeah.
from events.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one person joined, all in,
Yeah.
got all in, and there are a couple of other people as well.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I didn't see that yet. I just was pulling up your profile here right now. But no, that's awesome. Yeah, I hadn't spoken to you before, so I saw
Yeah.
your name come up in the commission report. So I wanted to give you a call and see what you've been up to. So awesome. So
Now, another major commission channel for you is going to be the Mob live webinars. We do a lot of live webinars. And what I love about the live webinars, they are event-based. Okay, so that's really important. When you promote something and it's event-based, your prospects are scheduling that time on their calendar. They're actually showing up and it's live, so they can't pause it. One of the problems with a sales video is someone can pause it and say, I'm going to go and make myself a cup of coffee, and then they never come back and they finish it. So they don't get a chance to buy, and you as the consultant don't get a commission. So with live event selling, they can't pause it. So by doing webinars, they schedule this time where they're going to show up and give their attention for 60 minutes, maybe 90 minutes, possibly longer, and they're going to watch a training and also be offered something at the end. So you as a Mob consultant, you can promote any one of these live webinars and also get paid from them. Now, we will do one major live webinar every single week that you can promote. So that one truly is live. However, all throughout the week, every single night, we are also doing automated live webinars. Now, an automated live webinar is actually a recording, but it's played live, so they can't pause it. So they might schedule it for 9 p.m. in their local time. They show up, it's a recording, but it feels like it's live. So they actually schedule the time, they show up, and then they see whatever we're promoting and they can buy. Now, the programs that we're promoting on these live webinars range from anywhere from, say, $2,000 right up to, I think the maximum is about $30,000 at this point, which means that they pay out enormous commissions if you invite someone to one of these webinars and they end up buying. Okay, so these are really powerful marketing assets that you want to utilize. Now, again, you're going to get access to all of these at the end of the 21 steps. Now, just so you know, even if you don't promote these live webinars, we're going to be doing it for you to your leads. So whatever leads that you refer to Mobe, we will actually segment them and we will promote webinars in their local time zone. So for example, let's say that you're marketing on Facebook, someone clicks one of your ads, they go to a Mobe lead capture page, they opt in. That's a lead that you referred to us. 1 month later, we might be doing a webinar and we will segment all the different countries on our list. So that Australian lead that you referred to us, they're going to get an email that says, this is just for Australian people. We're doing this webinar at, say, 9 p.m. Sydney time. Would you like to come? So your leads in America wouldn't get that email, but your Australian lead does. They end up going to the webinar in their local time zone. It feels like it's just for them because it's in their time zone, and in a way it is. And then they end up buying and you would actually get the commission on that. Now, just to stress, in all of these webinars, we're not just selling the whole time. We are giving valuable training. So we're showing them things like how to get more traffic, how to increase conversions, how to create your first product, everything that they need to know about building a business. The majority of the commissions that we pay out from these webinars will range from about $200 right up to usually about $3,300 on the higher level. Although the maximum commission that we've ever paid out from promoting a webinar is $25,000. You will learn more about that program at a later step and how you can get paid promoting it. So here's an example of one of the programs that we might promote on a live webinar. This is Perry Marshall's product about productivity. So you can see what the registration page looks like right here. And the product being promoted is his 80/20 sales and marketing course. This is a $499 course. When we sell it for you, you will get paid a $199.50 commission. Here's a few examples of people who promoted these webinars and then got paid the commissions.
Hey guys, Nate Rio here again for Mobe. Another edition of Mobe Inspiration. Today we're going to call over to the UK. It's Mr. Craig McDavid. Now what Craig has done was he promoted our weekly webinar series. Each week we do a live weekly webinar where we bring on a top affiliate and we get an understanding as to what they're doing to make all these Mobe commissions. So what Craig has done is one of his clients was on the call on the live weekly webinar and bought the product at the end of the webinar, and for that Craig received a 40% commission. That's $399 or so. So we're going to give Craig a call and give him the good news.
Hello.
Hey, is this Craig?
Hello.
Hey Craig, it's Nate Rio from Mobe. Can you hear me?
Hi there. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Hey, pretty good. Hey, I wanted to call real quick. I got you on the line here for Mobe Inspiration. Wanted to congratulate you. You got a $400 sale from this week's Mobe Weekly webinar.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, so the way that works, a lot of our affiliates don't know, which is why I wanted to get you on the phone here today. So one of your clients, somebody you had signed up for some Mobe programming in the past, had logged on to this week's webinar. And as you know, when you promote the Mobe Weekly webinar, you get 40% commission. So with the $997 product, you earned about $399.
That's fantastic. Thank you. I did send the mail shot out, but I wasn't sure if anybody had actually registered. I was looking at my reports last on Friday,
Okay.
but I didn't see any registration. So that's great. That's good news. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what we're all about, man. So yeah, I just wanted to call and give you the good news, and yeah, keep promoting, doing what you're doing, and hopefully you'll hear from me again in the near future. Okay.
That's brilliant. That's fantastic.
Excellent, man. Well, hey, congrats. Good job. Yeah, and remember to promote the webinars, and then we'll get you some more commissions. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. No, thanks very much.
All right. Take care, Craig. Have a good one. See you now.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Bye.
So guys, that's a good example of another way to get commissions with Mob. Now I know a lot of you, when you get through your training programs, you're looking at promoting the 21-step system or maybe some of the live events. There's also a huge opportunity to get into a niche where not a lot of other people are promoting. So you're going to be promoting different products and still making a good commission, and that is our weekly webinar. So you go into your back office and you'll find a link for the live weekly webinar and then also for the replay. So in Craig's case, he got 40% commission out of the offer of $1,000. So that's another good way to start making some easy commissions with Mob. So that's another edition for Mob Inspiration. It's Nate Rio signing out, and we'll see you next time. So now one thing that was pretty neat, and I was, as you remember when I came in the room there to help out with some of your affiliate questions, was we actually uncovered that you had gotten a sale from one of our webinars. So without you even knowing, you had received a sale of about $798. Was it $798, right?
Yeah, I think that's right, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what that was from.
Well, I haven't gone back into the back office, but it was J.D. DeBolt, if that's his right name.
Right, yep.
I haven't looked back at it at all. One of his products got sold.
Correct.
Where I must have sent a link out, or somebody through my link got hold of whatever they wanted to get in the Mob marketplace.
Yeah.
And bought it through my link, and
that's right.
there you are.
Yeah. So yeah, what had happened, and to explain how that works for anybody listening to this, which is you had somebody that you brought into the Mob business, whether they got on with MTTB or the Mob license rights or any other product, and then what happens is they're now tagged to you for life. Okay, so you're their sponsor. So they're essentially your sub-affiliate. So now that person signed up for our weekly webinar, and that week we had JT DeBolt, and he had a full-on 2-hour training, and then he had a product at the end for anybody that wanted to join with him and team up and work on something. Okay, so what had happened then was your client had bought in that product, and then because they were tagged to you, you got the commission of the $800. So that's how that worked.
That's amazing because, you're beavering away on your own funnel and somehow, somebody joins and you never know what they're going to buy.
Exactly.
And
yep.
You go in your back office and think, oh my gosh, how did that happen? So thanks for explaining it, Nate.
Yeah, that's good. So always good to get those sales. All right, Nate here, back again from Mob Inspiration. In this call, I want to call over to Diamond Consultant Dale Bundy. Dale is over in Fullerton area in California, and Dale is a pretty interesting story. He's in his 70s. Not sure his exact age. We'll grab him here on the call, but Dale just got his first diamond sale. That means for somebody with no experience with online marketing or affiliate marketing, he just made $10,000. So it's a pretty significant sale. So let's get him on the phone. I have a feeling he already knows about the commission, but not 100% sure. So let's get him on the phone here and chat with him real quick.
Hello.
Hey Dale, Nate Rio, how are you?
Good, Nate. What's up?
Hey man, wanted to call and congratulate you on your diamond sale.
Not only that, but she took the SAG P thing, and I got a commission on that too.
Oh, awesome! Well, that's another $400, right?
Yeah, she's an action taker.
There you go. Awesome.
Yeah, she started February 8th. She moved almost as fast as I did. She started February 18th, and by April, 2 months, she was diamond. So.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
That's awesome. So Dale, I have you on for for Mob Inspiration here real quick. So I am recording the call. Yeah, wanted to, you're quite the inspirational story that we like these types of stories at Mob, as you know, because, with our affiliate partner program, it gives people like yourself the opportunity to, even with little background with online and marketing and things like that, you're starting to have success. So, so tell us a little bit about your story with kind of how you found out Mob and kind of where you're at today.
Okay, sure. I'm retired. I'm 78. I retired about 6-7 years ago. Got into a number of things that trials and tribulations and
Sure.
time and money, and just kept trying and trying. I tried different things, different gurus, and there was nothing really ever there. And then one day in November, early November last year, I opened up an email that says, "The millionaire wants to partner with you."
Nice.
And it was $49. I said, "Well, shoot, I spent more than that on other programs," and saw right away that it had some real substance and some real training and whatnot. The training was good. I'd been already doing internet marketing for about 5 or 6 years with little success.
Yeah.
But I immediately went to MLR, flew back from LA to the East Coast to do a HBS, went diamond there, and
nice.
So there I am.
Excellent. Well, that's awesome. So you said you're what? You're how old now?
Home. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go on Tuesday morning to Macon.
Oh, that's awesome. No, but I was asking Dale, how old are you? You said?
Oh, I'm 78.
Goodness, that's awesome. So 78 years old, just being a rock star in affiliate marketing. So no, that's great. Yeah, and I've been kind of watching you, with your sales, and you started off, you got a couple sales here and there, you bought some traffic, and then now, your leads are starting to take off. So yeah, we'll get you. Obviously, you've learned so much in the past couple months. I can see that, and I can see the progress you're making on your blogs and things like that. So you're definitely an action taker, and I think that's a big lesson for people to see. That
yes,
no excuses. You just kind of go and you just start implementing. So that's awesome. Cool. Well, hey, I know it's you're getting ready to get down to Jamaica if you haven't left already. So. Again, I wanted to call and congratulate you, get a quick word, and hope to be chatting more with you soon, okay?
You bet.
All right, Dale, take care.
I'm looking forward to seeing you sometime in the next month or two back at your place.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We'll see you over here in Malaysia. All right, take care, Dale. See you now.
Bye.
Bye. All right. What an inspirational story. If that doesn't make you feel good, I don't know what does. So Dale Bundy, Diamond Consultant over in California. Now, to explain, so Dale got a diamond sale that's $10,000 commission, and he also got his client bought a webinar package. We do a weekly webinar here at Mob where we'll do about an hour and a half training and teach you how to do some skills. And then also there will be a product, and if one of your clients buys that product at the end of the webinar, you also earn a 40% commission. So Dale got an extra $398, about $400 from that product. So yeah, in a week's time, he earned $10,398. So awesome job, 78-year-old Dale Bundy out of Fullerton, California, with a high-ticket affiliate commission. So that's Nate again for Mob Inspiration. Keep chugging along. Hopefully I'll be talking to you in the near future. All right, take care.
Now, another major communication channel that we have in our marketing, and this really separates us from a lot of other online companies, is we go for the offline traditional media of direct mail, okay? And a lot of companies, and I'm not just talking about in our industry, but in any industry, have really backed off on the direct mail and have focused on just online media. And in my opinion, that's a huge mistake, because if you think back 10, 15 years ago, when you went to your mailbox, you got a lot more junk mail than you probably do today. So because of that, now people are starting to pay more attention to marketing that actually arrives in their mailbox. So when you refer us a lead and that lead ends up buying a product, they're added to our buyers list. We're going to start following up with direct mail. We'll promote different programs, give them value, and if they buy, you will get paid the commission. Now, chances are you've already received some direct mail from Mobe. So often we're promoting live events, different products, and you can see exactly what it looks like. In fact, here's an example of some of the mailing pieces that we've used to promote our preview events and also our 3-day live events as well. So this particular piece, this is what you call a check letter. It comes with a check, and we explain that it's not a real check, but we say this is what it could look like if you're making a commission with this system. If you would like to learn how to do this, come along to our free live event in your local area, and here's how you can register. So any leads that you refer to us, they're going to be receiving pieces of mail just like this, and as long as that lead is a customer who's credited to you, in other words, they brought a product and you got the front end commission, then all the back end commissions from the programs that they buy at the live event would actually result in big commissions to you. So here's an example of someone who was on our list. They were a client, and at that point they had invested in the Mobe License Rights program. Now that's an old product that we once had, and the Silver Masterclass went on to replace that. But this guy had bought that program many years ago. And then he actually got a piece of mail promoting what we call our Supercharged Summit, one of our 3-day live events, and he was living in Las Vegas. And rather than tell you about it, I'm just going to play the segment where I discovered this live on stage at one of our Platinum Masterminds. So have a look. Who is right now promoting our events, our live events? Who's doing that? You promoting I Am Freedoms? Okay, how are you promoting them right now? Facebook? Okay, anyone else doing something different? Is anyone doing direct mail? Okay, let me ask the question differently. Oh, you are back there? Excellent. Let me ask you this. Who is here today as a result of going to a home business summit? Put up your hand. Okay, quite a few of you. Now, out of those people with their hand up, who got something in the mail and that's why you decided to go to an I Am Freedom? Okay, you did. Now, what did you get? A letter from you. You got a letter from me? Okay, did it have a check at the top? Did you get that one? Okay, it had some other design. Where are you based? Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Okay, was that last year? No, that was in April. Oh, that was just a few months ago. Okay, so you are actually here right now because what I did is I promoted the I Am Freedom event in Las Vegas. And here's what we do. Okay, I want you guys to really pay attention to this because I want to teach you something about direct mail, okay, and how to do it. First of all, direct mail is very scalable. Every single big information marketing seminar company, they leverage direct mail. And the people doing it at a high level, they keep it very quiet because they don't want people to know how much money they're making. But direct mail is incredibly scalable and you get access to a whole new audience because a lot of the people out there don't go online that much. So if you can master direct mail, there's big profits to be made. There really are. So here's how it works. We've got a home business summit. So pretend this is a hotel. It could be the Hilton, it could be the Hyatt, and this is in Las Vegas, okay, or any city that we go to. Here's what we do. About 2 weeks before the I Am Freedoms begin, the I Am Freedom workshops, we identify smaller little pockets or suburbs around this central place where we do the Home Business Summit. And what we do, if we send out our direct mail to people who live within an area around this hotel, this one, and this one, okay? Now this could be a 5-mile radius, okay? But it's this area right here. And what we do is we actually rent the list of addresses, of people's homes' addresses. But do you think we send it out to just people who happen to live in the area, or do you think we have more targeting? More targeting, of course. What we do is we make sure that people live within this certain area, but also we only send those pieces of mail to people who have a past buying behavior of similar programs. So maybe they've been to some real estate investing seminar. Okay, maybe they brought some other product that has to do with financial freedom. Let me ask you, so you got one of my pieces of mail. Have you ever been to another seminar before? Yeah, Robert Kiyosaki? Okay. All right. So we might have rented a list, one of Robert Kiyosaki's old lists. Okay. And that's how we actually got the data, got the postcard to your house. Oh, you were already MLR. Okay, then you probably came from our own internal list. Here's another thing we're doing, just so you all know. We've started doing this recently, and this means a lot more increased conversions for you. Who has MTTBs right now? Put up your hand nice and high. Okay, a lot of you. Now, who would love to see more of those MTTBs upgrade? Yes, of course you would. What we've started doing is mailing our own internal list. Right, so those letters, we're actually sending them to anyone who's brought a product from Mobe, who's from that particular city, and they live within a certain radius. So you got MLR in November of last year, and therefore, we actually sent you that letter. Now, you were only MLR at that point. In 2013. Yep, in 2013. Wow, a long time ago. So you were a stubborn buyer. Because it took you from 2013. When did you get titanium platinum? Supercharge? This year? Okay. So it took him 3 years before he was ready to get titanium and platinum. Diamond. Let's give him a big round of applause for that. Okay. Now, who's your sponsor, by the way? Do you know who referred you to Mobe? Okay, you don't know who it is? Is it, okay, well, we'll work that out later, but it's someone out there. Now let's think about this. If they're diamond, let's think about what do they make from that? 10,000 plus 3, what's that? They weren't diamond, so it actually passed up to me, did it? Well, thank you very much. Okay, so someone missed out on a $10,000 commission. But let's say that they had been diamond. They'd been intelligent and smart and thought, okay, I want to be positioned right from the very start. They would have got 10,000 plus 5.5 from platinum plus 3,300. That's $18,800. Now, if we hadn't sent you that letter in the mail, and we'd spent about $2 to send you that, a stamp, in the printing and the pieces of paper, it would have cost us about $1.50, $2. If we hadn't sent out that piece of mail, he never would have gone to the event and he wouldn't be here today. And someone wouldn't have made $18,800. Think about that for a second.
My wife would be happy.
Your wife? Okay. Is she here?
No.
Next time bring her, so she'll be happy once she comes here. Okay. All right. That's funny. All right. So anyway, what we're doing, guys, is we are mailing our own internal list, which means increased conversions for you. So anyway, when we go and do these mailings, this is not simple. This is actually quite complicated. I've been doing it now for about 2 years. Made a lot of money and also lost some money along the way too, figuring it out. But now we have figured it out and it's working very well. Who would like me to do all of this for you, manage the direct mail campaigns for you? Now, a big part of our focus in all follow-ups will be increasing ascension among your clients. Let's say that you have someone who purchases the Silver Masterclass and the Gold Masterclass. One of our main objectives as a company from our marketing is to follow up and have them get our Titanium, Platinum, and Diamond Mastermind programs. So if that's your client, then you can expect us to be following up to help you get those additional back-end commissions, $3,300, $5,500, and right up to $10,000 on the Diamond Mastermind. Now, the next major communication channel that we use is phone follow-up. And out of all the different marketing mediums that we have, the phone is by far one of our most important, and it is the one that really launched Mobe in the very beginning. So what actually happened was when I launched Mobe in 2011, what made all the difference was when I added in the phone follow-up in late 2011. That's how the company went from doing a few $1,000s a month. Within about 6 months, we were doing over $100,000 a month, and then it just went up and up and up from there. And in the very beginning, it all started off with just phone follow-up. And then after that, I added in the live events, the direct mail, and all of that. But we actually have a fairly large team now of phone sales reps and phone consultants all around the world, and in our various programs, they're working with your clients, they're giving them value, they're helping them, but they're also recommending various programs along the way. Whatever they recommend, if the client buys, you get paid the commission on the back end. Now, the title that we use to describe our phone sales channel is our sales partner program. Okay, and the way that this works is they are heavily incentivized to get you commissions. Many of our sales professionals are paid on straight commission. So in other words, if they're not getting you sales, then they're not making money either. And part of the reason why I structured it like this is I wanted to have our sales team be heavily incentivized to get you results and to have their interests align with yours. So here's how it works. The phone sales team will only call back your front-end buyers. So in other words, you've got to get a sale before that phone sales channel actually begins. Now, the reason why we do this is because if you're just calling back leads who haven't yet brought a program, then the leads aren't really that qualified. So what you want to do is you want to focus on promoting our front-end products, like, for example, this 21-step business system that you're going through right now, and then we are going to follow up with your leads and we're going to try and get you some sales. So here's an example of another sales channel that we have. When you promote this book Limitless, which is less than $10 shipping and handling, and I think it goes up to about $18 or $20 if you're international. But what happens is we will send this book out to your client and we will actually give them access to the first few steps in this program. Not all the steps, but the first few. And then our phone sales team will actually call back your client and start working with that lead. They will help them get up and running, and they will also recommend various programs in the process. And if they buy, you get paid a commission. So this is often a really good funnel that you can promote as a consultant. Now, the phone sales team that we have, like I said before, they are international, so they're in a lot of different countries. Part of the reason why we've done this is because we try and actually give one of your leads a rep who's in their time zone and ideally within their country. So for example, if you get a client and they happen to be from, say, London in the UK, we would try and assign that client to one of our UK phone coaches. And then that way they've got that same accent, they're on the same time zone, and they can connect a little bit better. Now you might be wondering, well, what if I want to do my own phone sales? And in my experience, most consultants don't. Most consultants would rather that we handle that for them, and they would rather just sit back and let us do that for them so they can get paid the commission. However, if you are good at phone sales and you do enjoy that and you do want to do that as part of your business, the good news is you can actually get paid even bigger commissions. So here are the splits. So with our sales partner program, you can see that, for example, if you're promoting the Silver Masterclass and you sell it yourself, that means that you are acting as the phone coach, then you would actually get $1,625. You actually get an additional 15% of the gross amount. And it's this way for all of our core curriculum programs. So if you sell a Gold Masterclass, you can get paid $3,250. Titanium, $3,800. But you can see all the numbers right here. Again, this is only if you want to do the phone sales yourself. If you don't tell us that, then we will actually assume that you don't want to do the phone sales and we will just do it for you automatically. Now, to decide if you do want to do the phone sales, here's some questions that you might want to ask yourself. Number one, are you interested in taking the time to answer a potential new client's questions? Are you intimately familiar with the various Mobe product lines and compensation plan? Do you feel confident asking for the sale, especially if it's a $10,000 or $20,000 sale? Do I completely understand the process for getting started with the Mobe system? Am I comfortable with all aspects of the Mobe system, like the back office, sales funnels, training webinars, etc.? Am I ready to lead a team in the business? Am I available during normal business hours and sometimes also early in the morning or the evening? So do you want to be doing all of that? Now, if you don't, then my advice is just let us do that for you. Of the $67 million that we paid out in commissions, I would say that over 75% of it has been from consultants who chose to just let us do the selling for them. And all they did was focus on getting front-end buyers so that we could follow up. Now, if you do choose to do the phone sales, then I'm going to recommend this course for you. This is free with the Diamond Mastermind, and this is a surprise bonus. So if you've already invested in the Diamond Mastermind program, as I'm sure many of you have at this stage, you're going to get this $5,000 product completely for free. It's called the MOB Natural Selling Approach, how to make high ticket sales on the phone. And this program has almost 10 hours of video training, which shows you how to sell our programs and also other high ticket programs on the phone without high pressure, without having to even overcome objections, and without feeling uncomfortable about the whole process. Again, this is the natural selling approach, so it's mostly based on just asking the right questions at the right time and using what they call a consultative selling process. Now, we also have phone sales in our traffic division too. So what actually happens is once you complete the 21 steps, you may have the opportunity to work with one of our traffic coaches. Now, they're going to show you everything that you need to know about getting traffic to promote your MOB consultant links. But if you choose to invest in any of our recommended traffic services, then now they're going to recommend various different traffic strategies, and they're going to do the same thing for your clients. So if your clients choose to invest in any of our traffic programs, then you could also get paid more commissions from that as well. So for example, they may recommend a service like this. It's called WeSellClicks.com, and this is an online advertising agency. Full disclosure, I do have an interest in this company. And there's also WeSellGoodTraffic.com, which actually sells buyer leads, okay? Not just clicks, but actually buyer leads. And you can go to any one of those websites. I will put the links below so you can go and check them out. And you can also see other MOB consultants who've used those services who've made very good commissions using them. So not only do you want to use those services to possibly build your MOB consultant business, but every time that your clients use them, your clients who are also consultants, you're going to be getting paid even more commissions. Now, just a word of advice, be very careful when you complete these 21 steps about who you buy traffic from. Always look for successful case studies, so in other words, testimonials. If they don't have any testimonials, then it's likely that their traffic doesn't convert. But even if they do have testimonials, you still need to be a little bit careful. Now, in particular, if anyone ever tells you that they can get you MOB buyers or buyer leads, then in all likelihood, they're lying to you. And that's because no one can actually give you MOB buyers unless MOB as a company agrees to move the buyers under someone else, which we don't do except for the buyers that we generate through our corporate advertising accounts that we then offer through WeSellGoodTraffic.com. That's about the only agency out there where you can buy buyer leads and have them be legitimate. So just be very careful of that. And I recommend, if you're not sure whether you should buy traffic or not from a particular source, always ask your MOB traffic coach, because they know what's legitimate, what's not, and they will be able to advise you. Now, by the way, if you are interested in possibly joining the MOB sales teams, and I'm talking about live event sales teams, phone sales teams, any of our sales teams, what we are looking for are consultants who ideally they're at a diamond level, they're in the business, they've got some results under their belt. But if you are interested in that, then when you get to the end of the 21 steps, ask your traffic coach about that, and they will be able to advise you where you can go and apply for a role. But again, minimum requirements are you're a diamond consultant and you are experiencing some success yourself with the business. So action steps for today. I want you to decide, do you want to do the phone sales for your business or not? Would you rather let us handle that for you? And if you don't know yet, ask your coach about it. Ask them what they recommend. But my advice to you is just let us do that for you, at least until you've generated your first $10,000, $20,000 in commissions. At that point, if you decide that you do want to get involved with the phone sales, then absolutely you can. And also, if you're a diamond consultant, then you are going to get this program included. It's called the MOB Natural Selling Approach. This should be in your back office once you complete these 21 steps. At that point, I then do want you to go through it and start to learn about it. Even if you don't want to do the phone sales yourself, this program will still help you in your everyday life. So coming up in the next step, I'm going to share with you how you can get access to various funding sources to build your business. So you don't ever have to have that excuse, I don't have the money to build my business, because as an entrepreneur, you should always be looking for various ways to find the money to grow your business. In the next step, I'm going to share with you a few ways that you can do that. And then after that, in step 14, I'm going to share with you all the different rewards that we have for you when you perform as a MOB consultant. And this includes cars, cruises, Rolex watches, platinum and diamond rings, things like that. So I'll share that with you in step 14. But otherwise, go ahead, review the Top Earner Extra training section as well. I put some more videos for you there. Otherwise, go ahead, reach out to your coach, and I will see you in the next step.